Gift of Mount Kirinyaga, a story from Kikuyu mythology. Long ago, in the land that is now Kenya, the Kikuyu people believed that the world was created by Ngai, the supreme god of the sky and all creation. Ngai lived in the heavens but would descend to earth on special occasions, making his presence known atop Mount Kirinyaga, now known as Mount Kenya, the sacred mountain where the heavens touch the earth. Ngai created the first man, Gikuyu, and gave him the vast and fertile land below Mount Kirinyaga. One day, Ngai called Gikuyu to the top of the mountain. As Gikuyu stood on the sacred peak, Ngai pointed out the land spread beneath him. "This is the land I give to you and your descendants," Ngai said. "Here, you will live, cultivate the earth, and prosper." Ngai also gave Gikuyu a wife, Mumbi, and together they settled at the base of the mountain. Gikuyu and Mumbi were blessed with 9 daughters, who later became the ancestors of the Kikuyu clan. Ngai instructed them to always honor the land and to offer prayers to him from Mount Kirinyaga, where his spirit would descend from the heavens. As the Kikuyu people grew and spread across the land, they continued to make pilgrimages to Mount Kirinyaga to give thanks to Ngai for the fertility of the earth and the abundance of their harvests. They believed that the sacred mountain was Ngai's earthly throne, and that their connection to him was strongest there. The wisdom of Nzambi Mpungu, a story from Kongo mythology. In the beginning, the world was formless, and the great god Nzambi Mpungu, the supreme deity of the Kongo people, ruled over the heavens and all creation. Nzambi Mpungu was a wise and all-powerful god, responsible for creating the earth, the sky, and every living creature. He gave life to the world, but once his creation was complete, he withdrew to the heavens, trusting that the balance he had established would be maintained. Nzambi Mpungu, though distant, was always watching over his creation. He had left behind the Bakulu, ancestral spirits, to guide and protect the living. These spirits were messengers between the people and Nzambi Mpungu, ensuring that the natural order and moral laws were respected. One day, a great drought struck the land, and the people grew desperate. They prayed to Nzambi Mpungu, but he remained silent. The village elders consulted the Bakulu, who revealed that the drought was a test. Nzambi Mpungu wanted to remind the people to live in harmony with nature and each other. Only through unity and respect of the earth could they regain his favor. The villagers came together, sharing their resources and helping one another. Soon after, rain began to fall, and the land flourished once more. From that day on, the Kongo people understood that Nzambi Mpungu's wisdom was eternal, and by living in balance with the world, they honored his creation and the spirits that guided him. The creation of the world, a story from Teke mythology. In the distant past, before the earth and sky were formed, there was only Mukulu, the great creator god of the Teke people. Mukulu existed alone in the void, dreaming of a world filled with life. Deciding to bring his vision to reality, he stretched out his arms and created the sky and the earth, separating them to make room for life to grow. Mukulu saw that the earth was bare, so he created rivers, mountains, and trees to bring beauty and abundance to the land. Next, he shaped the first humans from the earth's clay, breathing life into them and teaching them how to live in harmony with the land. He showed them how to plant crops, hunt animals, and respect the natural world. To protect his creation, Mukulu sent Nzasi, the thunder god, to watch over the people and ensure that they lived according to the natural laws. Nzasi would strike the earth with his lightning when the balance was disturbed, reminding the people of Mukulu's power and wisdom. The Teke people believe that through Mukulu's guidance and the protection of Nzasi, they are connected to the earth and the heavens. By living in harmony with the world, they honor the creation and the gods who watch over them. The Spirit of the Forest, a story from Pygmy mythology. In the heart of the dense Central African rainforest, the Pygmy people lived in harmony with the land, guided by the spirits that inhabited every tree, river, and animal. The most revered of these spirits was Konvum, the great god of the forest. Konvum was the protector of nature and all living beings within it, carrying a bow made of rainbow that controlled the balance between day and night. One day, a young Pygmy hunter named Aki ventured deep into the forest in search of food for his village. As he wandered farther than ever before, he noticed the forest growing unusually silent. Feeling a presence, Aki stopped and offered a quiet prayer to Konvum, knowing that the forest god watched over all who entered the sacred woods. Suddenly, a great stag appeared before him, its eyes glowing with an ethereal light. Aki understood this was no ordinary animal, but a messenger from Konvum. The stag led him to a hidden clearing where abundant fruit trees and animals thrived. Aki realized that Konvum was guiding him to this place as a reward for respecting the forest and its creatures. Aki returned to his village and shared the bounty with his people, reminding them of the importance of honoring Konvum and living in balance with the forest. From that day on, the Pygmy people continued to offer thanks to the god of the forest, knowing that as long as they respected nature, Konvum would provide for them. The spirit of Lisa, a story from Bemba mythology. Long ago, the Bemba people of Zambia lived under the watchful eye of Lisa, the supreme god of the sky and creator of all things. Lisa ruled over the heavens and the earth, guiding the cycles of nature and the fate of humanity. The Bemba believed that Lisa's power was carried out by the Nzambi, ancestral spirits who acted as intermediaries between the divine and the living. One year, a great famine struck the land, and the Bemba people struggled to find food. The rivers dried up, and the crops withered under the scorching sun. Desperate, the village elders gathered to pray to Lesa, seeking his guidance and mercy. They offered their finest cattle and grain at the sacred altar, hoping for a sign from their creator. That night, an elder named Mwaba had a dream, in which Lesa appeared as a shining figure in the sky. Lesa told Mwaba that the people had forgotten the ways of their ancestors and the importance of honoring the Nzambi who watched over the land. The famine, Lesa said, was a reminder to live in balance with the earth and respect the spirits who protect it. The next day, Mwaba shared his vision with the village. The people immediately performed a ceremony to honor the Nzambi, offering food and prayers to the spirits of their ancestors. Soon after, dark clouds gathered on the horizon and rain poured down, reviving the land and bringing life back to the field. From that time on, the Bemba people made it a tradition to regularly honor both Lesa and the Nzambi, understanding that their blessings were connected to how they treated the land and respected their ancestors. They knew that as long as they lived in harmony with the spirits, Lesa would continue to watch over them, ensuring peace and prosperity for future generations.